In January of 2012, I had just gotten home from the Marine Corps, and I had also just started working in the West Texas oil field. This is actually my very first day in the oil field. I'll never forget it. That morning, myself and another floor hand were rolling these big, long 30-foot pieces of pipe. And as we're doing that, behind me, I can hear the engine starting to get a little bit louder. And then boom, explosion. I look across the pipe at the other guy, and he just says one thing: run. And he said that, and he ran. And so I follow suit. I'm running right after him, and I'm slipping and sliding all over the snow, just trying to get the hell out of there because I don't know what's going on. I get a few feet away, and I turn around, and I see that the reverse hand, the operator, his engine was on fire. And we see him running over there to shut it off. As soon as he did get to the engine, he flipped that switch, and then boom, another explosion, and that gentleman went up in flames, quite literally up in flames. Again, luckily it was snow and ice everywhere. He hit the ground right away. He stopped, dropped, and rolled, and he was out of flames pretty quickly. But I'll never forget the next moment, because we ran to him to check on him to make sure he was okay, and he was wearing these bright orange fabric, these bright neon gloves that they give to you in the oil field. And his hands were like this. And when he pulled his hands away, all the skin from his face melted away with those gloves. Something I'll never forget. Chopper came out, and medical flight took him to the hospital, and he was actually put into a medically induced coma for the next 4 or 5 days. And it's something that I'll never forget. I learned a very, very valuable and important lesson that day. And that's never take shortcuts. And I say that because the operator did just that. He knew that his drip tank was supposed to be further away from his engine so that what happened that day wouldn't happen. But because he had gotten complacent, because he had been doing the job for a long time, he thought it was going to be okay. He took that shortcut. And now, no, I'm no longer in the oil field. I own a local pest control company. But the principles remain the same. Do the right thing every single time. So my customers, they can expect me to show up on time. They can expect for me to do the steps that I have lined out every single time, so that I can provide an exceptional service every single service. Because my goal as the pest control owner is to ensure that my customers enjoy a pest-free environment all year round. So the moment that I start taking shortcuts, they start paying the price. And ultimately, I'll pay the price in the long run, because they're no longer going to be happy with the service that I provide, and they're going to find someone else. So that's why every time I get to a home, I inspect it. I remove the spider webs and the wasp nest. I create a safe and effective barrier of protection around the customer's home. And I granulate the front and backyard to ensure that there's no fire ants and other general pests away from the home. We get that all taken care of. That's because I've seen firsthand the extreme side of what happens when you take shortcuts and you cut corners. And I learned then, and I will forever teach that to my team, to my kids, and to everyone that I can, that the shortcut might save you a few seconds right now, but you're going to pay for it in the end. So with confidence, you can be confident that we're going to do the right thing every single time.